New album, Taylor Swift apparently getting the Artist of the Decade award, Ariana Grande's teaser and excitement on the Charlie's Angels soundtrack, Diwali festivities, and some trending stories including National Cat Day and raccoons being found in a studious mode at a library. Yes, guys, we have some of the best juice of the week, so stay tuned. Beauty queen Huda has gone and wowed us all for the umpteenth time, running with the launch of a Mercury retrograde palette. This lady never stops. She's included 4 textures in this palette: matte, creamy metallic, glitter intense, and sheer multi-reflective shadows. Now, of course, each one has a theme linked to something astrological like supernova and cosmic, or even Libra and Utopia. There are also 18 different colors, clearly catered as there being something for everyone. Now, when I came across the ads on Huda's page with a super astrological feel with Huda amongst the stars in space, standing on top of the world in a totally futuristic superhero-like outfit, I felt I was watching a snippet of Star Wars. Clearly, a lot of effort's gone into this campaign. It's almost like a short music video, but the colours are seriously wow. And what I love so much about this whole theme is the sort of ironic naming of the product. Did you all know that in real life, Mercury retrograde happens when Mercury actually moves backwards or appears to move backwards in an opposite direction to Earth? And then when this happens with Mercury or any other planet, it's thought by astrologers to be a time when there's huge breakdown of communication in people's lives, leading to chaos. This year, these experts have predicted pandemonium and have also said that the effects can creep up on everyone.
It's science.
Freaky stuff, especially as this one began on Halloween night and is expected to end on 20th of November. So for Huda to go and completely transform the meaning by naming her palette Mercury Retrograde shows that this beauty mogul has a different vibe in mind for her astrologically minded fans, and it came as no surprise when she informed us on a post where she looks like she's breakdancing that this product has sold out. So she's over the moon and says that she loves her fans to Mercury and back, and I'm loving the puns there. Well done, Huda. Speaking of beauty palettes, Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star's much-awaited makeup collaboration, Conspiracy Palette, has landed in our laps. This collection is based on Shane's popular YouTube series where he's been documenting the process of creating a palette from scratch in his new Jeffree Star documentary series.
Do you know that you're getting yourself into like an actual year-long thing? Like it's not like a series like we're filming it, but that it is what you have to be doing all year.
So this collection not only includes 18 shades of the Conspiracy palette, it also has a mini Conspiracy palette with 9 shades, 6 liquid lipsticks and 1 gloss. And, get ready for it, 2 pig handheld mirrors, 1 pink and 1 black. But it doesn't end there. They've also thrown in a selection of pink and black pig-themed backpacks, of course, not to mention a whole load more merchandise, including black and pig baseball caps. Bit of a mouthful. Now, I'm trying to keep a straight face here whilst imagining a world of trend followers gallivanting around in pig backpacks, pig makeup bags, and pig everything. No, guys. Have you placed your order? To be fair, the pigs are cute, especially the X's they use for the pig's eyes. I mean, if this thing blows up, the next thing you know, there'll be a load of animal-themed merchandise everywhere with cows and sheep and maybe even snakes. Anyway, maybe they'll just stick to cute animals, I don't know. Whatever the case, these guys have clearly thought long and hard about these products, and with all the millions they've earned in the beauty world, I'm sure they'll be raking in tons more with all these new products. Well done to the pair for breaking out of convention and for introducing us to cute little pigs. With it being a year of the memes and some of our favourite ones coming from celebrities that we love, including Kylie Jenner's Rise and Shine meme, it's no surprise now that Rihanna's in the meme mix. Remember her song Take a Bow from back in 2008? Of course, the song hit us in the heart with lyrics about a guy who'd broken her heart. Now, we know that the entire song is iconic. The meme has been created for one particular part of the chorus.
That was quite a show. Very entertaining.
When Rihanna sings, staring down the camera lens. So before you know it, the internet's got hold of this meme and people have started to use it to represent all the times they've lied about loving something that they've actually hated.
That was quite a show. Very entertaining.
That's a bit harsh. How can you hate Family Guy? It's an amazing show. Anyway, I'm not going to repost this meme with captions of all the times I've lied about something I've actually hated, because I'm way too polite, and the truth is I'd have to repost Rihanna's meme like several times a day, realistically. In any case, it's just another example of Rihanna's impact and how one simple line can be turned into a viral meme. Hats off, Rihanna. Speaking of memes, the Nicki Stop My Bag meme has also turned into quite a thing. Now guys, if you haven't already worked it out, this line refers to an Instagram post written by Cardi B following the altercation she had with Nicki Minaj at a New York Fashion Week event last month. So, Cardi B is accusing Nicki of preventing her from booking events or features that would get her paid. Now, we don't know if all this is true, but people out there are firing this line up in every way possible. People have been tweeting hilarious and fictional stories about Nicki Minaj stopping their bag with the Nicki Stop My Bag hashtag. And honestly, these stories are pretty compelling. One I came across on Twitter was this one. My lift cancelled on me, and I just know it was Nicki who stopped my bag behind the scenes. So you can see how much fun everyone's having, especially Queen Minaj, who's gone and released a line of Nicki Stop My Bag backpacks, shirts, and jackets. Oh boy, a feud like this between two very strong-minded rappers can get a little out of hand, but it seems like Nicki sees the lighter side of it all, or maybe she just wants to have the last laugh. Still, she's turned the hashtag into a merchandise selling opportunity just like any clever businesswoman would. Good on you, Miss Minaj. Speaking of controversy, Kanye West has indeed dropped his long-awaited 9th studio album, Jesus is King. And whilst the world seems to be embracing his newly found gospel-style music, Dancing with the Stars dancer Val Schmakowski doesn't quite feel the same. Now, he has a bone to pick with him. Why? Well, basically, in one of the album songs titled On God, Kanye raps the line, "That's why I charge the prices that I charge. I can't be out there dancing with the stars." It's got the attention of Val, who wanted to point something out to the rapper. So his wife, Kim Kardashian West, was once on the show. So to make his point, Val posted a pretty hilarious video to his Instagram captioned, "That new Ye album got me in my feelings." Talk about awkward. Okay, so Val ends the hilarious video with a little bit of a challenge for Kanye as well.
Yo, Kanye, keep talking that smack about Dancing with the Stars, man. You're gonna catch this track with some rhinestones on.
Hey, we're all getting ready for that diss track, Val. What I really want to know is that, did Kanye mean to have a dig at Dancing with the Stars? I mean, okay, so he had to find a word which rhymed with chart, so then maybe he wanted to add in something poetic. You know, like when you're dancing in space or something otherworldly. Who knows? You'll be interested to see if he hits back at Val or responds in any way, but I think with his newly found spiritual beliefs, he may just shrug it off, smile, forgive and forget. Let's just wait and see. So guys, we've all seen stars blossom from when they first entered fame to then how they develop. Everyone from Cheryl Cole's girly to sexy change and the more drastic transformations like Susan Boyle, which just had all our jaws dropping. Now the ballad queen Adele has unveiled her new look. So it's only been about 6 months since the Grammy winner announced her split from husband Simon Konecki, and only 1 month since she officially filed for divorce. But Adele appears to be in great spirits. The Hello singer stepped out to attend Pal Drake's birthday party in Los Angeles this week, showing off her new look at the bash. Adele just oozed confidence. She rocked the party in a black velvet off-the-shoulder dress. She then paired the outfit with glam makeup along with a fierce ponytail. She then posted a pic on Instagram with the caption, "I used to cry, but now I sweat," with a laughing emoji followed by the hashtag Ginger McKenna, then wishing the rapper a very happy birthday. I really like her sense of humor. So how has she managed to lose so much weight? Apparently, it's thanks to the help of a personal trainer and Pilates sessions. It's making her feel absolutely brilliant with bags of energy, and friends of hers say it's not really about losing weight, it's about staying healthy for a 7-year-old son. Well, she's looking better and happier than ever before, and it's so great to see. As a fan of Pilates, I say continue, sister, and you'll always stay on top of the world, whatever life throws at you and however breakups you have to go through. Another artist who's definitely had a load of breakups and sung about them is Taylor Swift. The something tells me she may also base her next song's lyrics on the stick she's getting about the latest news. So, Twitter announced recently that Taylor Swift will receive the Artist of the Decade award, which takes place at the end of November this year. But then that seems to have wound a lot of people up. One tweet in response to this tweet said, because Drake doesn't exist? Or Beyonce? Someone else echoed the same sentiments by tweeting, Kendrick Lamar? Kanye West? Frank Ocean? Drake? Is this a joke? But then fans of Swift lashed back, of course, and one said, people are big mad that Taylor Swift is winning Artist of the Decade. But numbers don't lie. 2 albums of the year at the Grammys, highest grossing US tour of all time, 10 Grammys, 2 diamond albums. Shall I go on? In caps. Ooh, catty. What do you guys make of it all? I mean, I get it. Taylor Swift's music is not everyone's cup of tea, but she's a really good artist, and yeah, numbers don't ever lie. She's worked hard on her craft, and I'm sure there's a big reason why she will now join Mariah Carey as the only female artist in history to receive at least 2 special awards from American Music Awards. So guys, let's just roll with the times here. It's been announced, it's happening, so let's just be really happy for her because she deserves it. I just hope that the awards will be drama-free, but something tells me there's bound to be a few snide comments flying around Taylor Swift on the night. Let's just wait and see. The much-awaited movie Charlie's Angels is literally about to be unveiled, and Ariana Grande excitedly shared a sneak peek of the soundtrack that we were all gagging to hear on her Twitter, including the YouTube link, and asking us which tracks that we were more excited to hear. Now, the official YouTube teaser includes music from our very own gorgeous pop songstress with a total of 5 songs, including Bad to You featuring Normani and Nicki Minaj, Don't Call Me Angel featuring Miley Cyrus and Lana Del Rey, and a solo track titled How I Look on You. Now, it also includes a song called Nobody, a collaboration Grande's done with the Queen of Soul, Chaka Khan. Have you guys heard it? It's fire. These 2 women have 4 decades between them, and for Grande to be singing with Miss Chaka Khan must be phenomenal, truly bridging any age gaps and genres together with their power vocals, falsettos, and mind-blowing melodies. It's clear that Ariana Grande's tracks and vocals are threading through the entire soundtrack, so no wonder she's been super stoked about this project. This little diva is on fire right now, and she's clearly enjoying the ride. The soundtrack is available now, and I've placed my order, so make sure you place yours, and before you know it, you'll feel like one of the angels yourself, ready to take on the world. Okay guys, so with Halloween season and the spooky movies flying around out there, I thought, as someone who can't really stomach horror, that I'd challenge myself. So I came across an article about this horror movie on Netflix called Within, which people are finding so scary that they've been scarred from within. So obviously, I went and challenged myself to watch it alone, of course with a bag of popcorn. Guys, my eyes popped out of their sockets. I didn't have any of my popcorn, and I can't stop having nightmares. What is this film about? It's a 2016 flick about paranormal activity. The plot sees a family move into a new home, but teenage daughter Hannah begins to notice strange occurrences, moving furniture and spooky sounds, which then leads her to a very daunting discovery. Now, there's also a creepy locksmith that hangs around the house who just keeps adding tension as you try to figure out what on earth is going on. One viewer warned on Twitter, if you're gonna watch Within on Netflix tonight, leave the landing light on, check inside your wardrobe, and take the dog upstairs to bed with you. #Scaresville. But you see, I don't have a dog. I didn't leave any lights on, and I didn't check inside my wardrobe, so obviously I was literally chilled to the bone, clutching my blanket on the couch. You can imagine director Phil Clayton's surprise when he discovered that Netflix added his movie to his roster of scary movies. It's a scary one. Guys, if you want some paranormal entertainment bound to keep you glued to your seats, hearts beating frantically, then this is the movie to watch. But make sure you don't watch it alone. Diwali, the festival of lights where millions of Indians around the world celebrate the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. If you didn't know, it's based on the recollection of a story called Ramayana, which details how the Hindu god Rama returned to his kingdom with his wife Sita after a 14-year exile. Now, what I love is the fact that now in schools the true meaning of Diwali is taught to young children. And when I stumbled across this video on YouTube, I think it perfectly sums it up in just under 5 minutes with an endearing animation video. I absolutely love the way they've depicted the characters in this mythological story, especially the evil devil Ravana who dies at the end. This video truly shows that even though it can be a challenge, the good always stamps out the evil. So how do people typically celebrate? Over a period of 5 days, people exchange gifts, feast on the most divine Indian sweets including jalebi and all sorts of other mithai, and of course they dress up in the finest outfits and jewels galore. It also includes a day of worshipping the goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi, as people pray for general well-being and abundance. In terms of the indulging, it's kind of like the Indian version of Christmas, to be honest, with fireworks added. It's just the light all over the world which becomes visible, and I think if someone was watching from outside planet Earth, the whole world would be lit up. It would look spectacular. Check out some of the celebrations from around the world. In terms of celebrations, Bollywood royalty always puts on the best Diwali parties. This year, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan put on quite a show, what was dubbed the Diwali Party of the Year. The Bachchans hosted a Diwali party packed with star power. From the film world, Shah Rukh Khan, Katrina Kaif, Kareena Kapoor and others arrived, whilst Anushka Sharma and Virat Kohli, Sagarika Gatke and Zahir Khan represented the Bollywood cricket crossover group. Neeta Ambani also attended the Bachchan's Diwali bash with her husband Mukesh Ambani and Radhika Merchant, who is reportedly dating Anand Ambani. Social media was plastered with pictures and hashtags of this star-studded party. Actress Bipasha Basu, who was amongst the attendees, along with her husband Karan Singh Grover, shared inside pictures from the party. But then so did a number of other celebrities, including Raveena Tandon, with a number of selfies, including Mr. Bachchan, of course. Even Akshay Kumar, who's previously stated that he likes to keep away from Bollywood parties, couldn't resist the Bachchan's party, as he attended with his wife Twinkle Khanna and his gorgeous son Arav. Of course, Katrina Kaif just sizzled in a plain red lehenga. When it came to the Kapoor sisters, I absolutely loved the good earth lehenga Kareena Kapoor wore, whilst Karishma Kapoor opted for a red Sabyasachi sari for the Great Bash. These divas decided to kill two birds with one stone and also attended Anil Kapoor's Diwali party on the same evening. Talk about party queens. With Anil Kapoor and Amitabh putting on two spectacular shows, I think the whole of Bollywood was out celebrating in the lavish costumes, and no drama was reported. I'd love to have been a fly on the wall at both those parties. I mean, can you imagine? It would have been like a virtual experience of being in an actual Bollywood movie with the cream of the industry. Maybe I'll get an invite next year. I just love it when photographers capture natural beauty at its finest. Now this time, I'm not talking about beautiful people. I'm speaking about this amazing, mind-blowing picture of a squirrel stopping to smell a flower. Okay, so when I first saw these images, I thought that could be the work of Photoshop or another type of software. But then when I looked closer, they melted my heart. This little squirrel simply took my breath away. When they say a picture tells a story or 1,000 words, these images epitomize that very saying. So these images were taken by a Dutch photographer who was visiting Vienna, Austria in June, when he captured an adorable series of photos showing a squirrel taking a moment out of its busy day to smell a yellow flower, actually holding it and sniffing it. You know, to me it was so human, especially when the squirrel closes its eyes and just takes in that beautiful moment. It's simply priceless, and a photo which reminds all of us to appreciate what's around us, just like this beautiful free little squirrel does. This year, National Cat Day fell just days before Halloween, so of course things were bound to get a little spooky. Twitter has been trawling with costume cats, with many quite entertaining Halloween costumes, to be fair. Some were dressed as cat witches, whilst others made their cats look like bananas and sheriffs. I even came across some superhero cats like this one, who was a smashing example of Wonder Woman. I bet these cat owners all had a real blast creating the costumes, but I'm not sure how the cats felt. I mean, look at the expression on this cat. If I could caption this one, I'd say, seriously guys, do I look like I'm enjoying this? Get me out of this now. I do think it's kind of cool to have a National Animal Day. I'll just have to add a cat to my Christmas wish, so next year I too can jump on the cat dressing bandwagon. Now this trending story completely got my attention, not to mention end my day on a high. At least 2 raccoons were recently seen hanging out outside a library at Arkansas State University in Arkansas. According to university official, the raccoons weren't just looking for higher ground, they were looking for some higher learning as well. Of course, Twitter comments have totally kept this wheel spinning with comments like, "No one saw raccoon crime sprees coming. They've been wearing masks this entire time, people." Even dictionary.com wrote, "Please be advised that books, by definition, are not limited to any particular species." Now that's something you don't come across every day, right? With that in mind, animals around the world are becoming more intelligent. And I've even heard that there's a crisis with monkeys in India stealing not only food but mobile phones from outside parliament buildings. They're literally gangs of monkeys and they've had to hire in monkey chasers to try and drive them away. Oh boy, raccoons, monkeys, next thing you know, pet rabbits and guinea pigs may jump on this bandwagon. I think if we're not careful, we may just start getting outsmarted by animals. So let's just please keep a close eye on them before these little species take over like they did in the book Animal Farm. That's it from me for this week, guys, but I'll be back next week with some more juicy stuff about all things trending. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about this week's stories, but also anything you think I'd like to check and maybe even talk about next week. Just DM me at SheilaGOfficial, and don't forget you can watch us on distro.tv/Desi, or you can stream on Fire TV, Apple TV, and even Roku. You can also enjoy a whole range of free